David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Canes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Pitt pushing the pace. Touch pass on the run. Finds a little space. Change after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Finds his man. It's Sims. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Pitt right back to the line. looking to throw on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Goff. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware.
Gets away from one, finds room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They'll give it to the back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Pitt pushing the pace. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Getting some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 1. Brings up second down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. And he's got it at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Canes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by just 4 to Old Dominion. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Coming after it. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Running it back, it's Washington. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. They'll start this drive with a pass. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play. Called, and everyone on the same page here. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Dances away from the D. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. On second down, they'll take to the air. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He caught it. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. On second down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find his man on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a...
They got it. It's blocked. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Hurricanes have their offense in high gear. He leaves it with his back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Makes the catch. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. From the gun. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now they'll run the draw. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Finds his man, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo. He leaves it with the back. Pirouettes away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Going up top on first down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires into the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense set for a first down play. The back goes in motion. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Pitt right back to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened. Your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They want that clock to run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes will call on their punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He's looking for a man on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Sims. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to throw on second down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch.